Priyanka is a cool chick. She's just awesome, and she likes to gossip, and she's funny, and she's fun, and she's very social and always organising things. She's a great company leader. She's upbeat. She's incredibly proud to be a part of this show, which in itself makes everyone else feel very proud. She's incredibly welcoming. I mean, this is the second season. I've come in. There's other new actors come in. She's completely like, come on in, be a part of the nest. She's brilliant, and what she brings to the show is, aside from looking incredible, is just a really natural charm that people really respond to and want to engage with and follow. You know, she's very engaging and very watchable, as well as being a great actor. So all them qualities of an audience will kind of gravitate towards that. I think it's really exciting for someone who's like a big Bollywood star to kind of be in the United States of America now, heading a show that's a big success. I think it's showing great leaps forward. I think it's very exciting.
And so I know Priyanka already from, before I met her. I know a lot of her work. So I was very excited to meet up with her. And I was also very concerned because, somebody who's done as much work as she has and who's popular as she is in the States and in India and basically around the world, you just never know what to expect, you know what I mean? But she was so welcoming, so sweet. And then that was just hanging out with her when we had our cast meeting dinner type thing. And the first scene I had was just her and I, and she made me feel so comfortable. I was a bit nervous and excited at the same time, ready to do this. And I've never felt like I'm not a colleague, you know what I mean? I've always felt like we're all in this together. She's a team player. She's enthusiastic when some of us are feeling a bit like, okay, it's been a very long day. She's there to prep us up. And if she's ever feeling like, okay, I'm a bit exhausted, which is hardly ever, then we're all there for her. And we're teammates. And that's what's really beautiful about the cast.
Working with Priyanka is great. I always learn from everyone I'm working with. And people like Priyanka who are like way more professional than they even have to be. She's a hard worker. She likes to work, and she brings that to set every day. And you appreciate when somebody has so much enthusiasm about it, and it's contagious. So I always like working with people who are obviously professional, but more than professional, enthusiastic about what they're doing.
Priyanka, I've had a number of conversations with her just about being number one on the call sheet, being the star of the show. Of course, she downplays that, but she's the protagonist. We watch this show through her eyes and her perspective. So she very much is the star of the show, and she carries it with aplomb. I mean, she carries it. She's very gracious. She's very humble. She's always prepared. She's very professional. She's about her business. This young lady is about her business, getting it done. So I respect that. I've been in the game a long time. So when I come to work, I'm like, let's do our best. Everybody bring their A game. Let's go to work. Let's have a good time. And she does that. She has, of course, her Bollywood history. She's made a number of films. I told her this the other day. I said, you are emotionally full, and it's always fascinating to watch her work because she trusts her emotions. And if you look behind her eyes, there's always an emotion behind the eyes without trying to do too much. And that's something she brings to the party. So you feel her. That's not always easy to get. I mean, you can tap somebody to put somebody as a star in the show. But if you don't feel, I'm talking about feel what they're feeling, you don't take that journey with them. So what makes this show work is you really get into the characters, and she sets the tone. In terms of the standard of work that we're doing, the depth of the work we're doing, and the width and breadth and length and distance of the work we're doing.
Working with Priyanka it's incredible. From the first time we met, we all had a cast dinner before we started shooting. She was just so warm and welcoming to the new people, and it's been great. She's extremely hard worker, probably the first of the cast to show up, last to leave every day, and she just really sets the tone with her work ethic. She's one of the hardest working girls I've seen. So it's just it's been a blessing to work with her.